Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's with DJ here, and today we're going to be doing a little book review on Dodger by Terry Pratchett. Now, this book caught my interest when, whilst looking for something to watch on TV, I saw a show called Dodger on CBBC, and it sounded familiar. I checked in my school library, and believe it or not, it is a book. So I decided to read it, and I'm going to share with you my book review. Now, before we get into this, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. The book Dodger by Terry Pratchett takes place far back in the past, in the early 1800s, which makes it a historical fiction novel. In London, a 17-year-old boy named Dodger works down in the tunnels, sewers, as a tosher, a person who searches the sewers for lost money or treasure. Now, Dodger has lived with a man for a few years now, named Solomon Cohen, an old watchmaker, and his dog, Onan. Dodger thought his future was set, brick-lined tunnels and filth. But this all changed when one dark and rainy night, Dodger was walking home when he was witness to what seemed to be a horse carriage, with a lady coming tumbling out with two men, shadowy figures, behind her. When Dodger came to the realization of what was happening, a soon-to-be beating, he came to her rescue, and in doing so, he figures out he is right in the middle of making history. Let's look at the main characters. We have Dodger, a 17-year-old boy who works as a tosher. He starts out as a boy who is not well known, but suddenly things start to change when he rescues a young woman named Simplicity. Soon enough, he suddenly becomes recognized. And, of course, we have Simplicity. Although her real name was never revealed, Simplicity is the mysterious woman Dodger rescues in the beginning of the book. She has a very good life, being a princess and married to a prince in one of the German states. She is also Queen Victoria's daughter. Towards the end of the book, Simplicity calls herself Serendipity, after faking her death once Dodger realizes it's the only way to keep her safe. And finally, we have Solomon Cohen, an old watchmaker who took Dodger in to live with him, and acts as his mentor, and helps Dodger throughout the book. The book Dodger took place mainly on and under the streets of London. Since Dodger is a tosher, he spends most of his time down in the sewers, below London. The book Dodger was written to take place in the beginning of Queen Victoria's rule, which began in 1827. You can see the main conflict start to arise when Simplicity gets beaten up and Dodger scares the men who are beating her up away. In doing so, he saving Simplicity caused him to rise up the ladder of Victorian society very quickly. Simplicity's fate impacts the most important and powerful people of England, being Queen Victoria's daughter, and Dodger becomes well known with his rescuing of her. I think the theme throughout this book is that it doesn't matter if you're poor or rich. A poor person can be anything and accomplish anything a rich person can, possibly even more. I think this is the theme because even though Dodger is poor, he saves Simplicity from a beating, which shows his brave heart. Since this book is based in the 1800s, a rich person most likely would have stood by and watched, or even ran away, leaving Simplicity to be beaten by the two men. This book reminds me of a book I once read called The Animal Keepers, which was about how an unlikely student in a high school who was disabled, was able to bring his cross-country team to a state title. In Dodger, the same thing happens. A similar sort of story. Dodger becomes an unlikely hero by rescuing a girl, Simplicity, from a beating. Both main characters in each of these stories become an unlikely hero. I give this book a 9 out of 10 stars. I really enjoyed reading this book because of all the suspense and action that happened in Dodger. If you're someone who enjoys historical fiction, you will especially enjoy this book. Now, thanks for watching this quick video on Dodger by Terry Pratchett. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Have an amazing rest of your day, and this is DJ signing out.